Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Adelina and I make videos about living in that tiny house on wheels and living a more intentional life. So today I thought I would show you what I do with my garbage and my recyclables. Now, because my spot doesn't have its own address, it doesn't get garbage and recycling and composting collection by the county. And I don't have a composting system yet, but my landlord does. So I take my kitchen scraps over there. But for my recyclables and my garbage, I take care of it myself. Now, the county does allow for me to take my bins over to my landlord's and have it picked up with garbage and recycling collection over there. But I have to go to the county office and pick up stickers that need to be put on each of those bins and pay $3 a sticker every single time. And that's just more hassle than it's worth. I'm going into Dunkin' anyways to do some laundry, so it makes sense for me to do this. I do this every 2 weeks. So I'm going to take you down to the waste management location just so that you can see how it works and what it costs me every 2 weeks to get rid of my garbage. And the recyclables are free. I could take my compost over there as well. That's all free, but the garbage does cost, which I'm fine with. It would be more convenient for them to pick it up here, but that's okay with me. I don't mind doing that on every 2 weeks when I'm going into town anyways. So let's get going and I'll show you what that's all about. First thing I'm gonna do is throw some laundry in, because while it's washing, then I can go to the dump. I've got cash. Is that how much I weigh?
Yes. Did you want your receipt?
No, that's good. Thank you. Just out of curiosity. And that, my friends, is how easy it is. $7 Canadian is the minimum charge, and I never go over that. So that's why I wait to go every 2 weeks. I could probably do it every 3 weeks, but I just don't like to keep my garbage that long. So yeah, now I'm gonna go back, put my laundry in the dryer, and get this day finished up. So when I was in Calgary, I was hooked up to all of the city utilities. I had garbage pickup, compost pickup, recycling. I had sewer because I had a flushing toilet and I was connected to the city sewer. So it has taken me some getting used to being on the island here and in the specific spot that I'm in, because where I am now, I don't have a sewer system. I have the compost toilet, and that means that while the gray water is taken care of, the solids I have to dispose of. Now, next summer I will set up, a compost system for that. But right now, my solid waste from the compost toilet goes into my regular garbage. Now, for any of you who are thinking, oh my God, that's gross, it's no different than putting in children's diapers, adult diapers, pet waste. All of that goes into the municipal garbage, and so does mine. Having said that, soon, next year, I'll set something up, or this summer, I'll be able to set something up to take care of that. My food scraps I take and I put in the compost pile that my landlord has, but I don't put anything from the toilet in that. That is just food waste. And because I don't eat any animal products, there's no meat scraps, chicken scraps, even eggshells or anything like that in what I'm putting over there. I'm just putting my veggie peelings and food waste. For my cardboard and paper and things like that, plastics, I take them down to the same facility. I could take my compost waste, my food waste as well if I wanted to. They do recycle cans and glass for anything where there's a deposit, containers for my cream, pop cans, things like that. I actually put those aside and then I donate those. Last weekend I donated them to the Couch and Cat Rescue Society. They were having a bottle drive, so I just hold on to those, and whenever there's something like that, I take them and drop those off and donate those. But there's also facilities on the island where you can take them back and get your deposit back. So that's how I manage my waste, my garbage, my recycling and all of that. But it's so funny when you have to manage it yourself, you're always thinking about it. So, even in the city, you had to separate the plastic from the cardboard and take the labels off cans and things like that. But here it's just so much more involved. There's certain things that are allowed, certain things that aren't. It can get a little confusing, but I'm doing my very best to minimize waste as much as possible, but I'm not no waste. I don't even think I'm low waste, let's face it. And then with the compost toilet, of course, there's that. Now, I buy my toilet paper that I buy is recycled toilet paper made from, it's not recycled toilet paper. Oh my gosh, no, that's not what I mean. It's made from recycled paper, and so that's what I use. And it's not a lot, and it packs down small because that toilet that I've got has a little fan in there that's drying everything off of the solids, so it makes a very small bag. And the bags that I'm using are compostable bags. I found some that fit the bin perfectly, and so they're compostable bags as well. Unfortunately, I still have to throw them into the regular household garbage, but see if we can get that sorted out. I keep a little blue bin by the door here for cardboard. I have a bin under my sink that I put my bottles and jars and cans in. When I first got here, I thought about it way too much. But now I'm getting used to it. I know what I'm doing. I don't have to look up, will the recycling take this jar or not? What do I do with the lids? All of those things. I'm now more familiar with it. In British Columbia, but on Vancouver Island in particular, they take environmental awareness and take environmental stewardship seriously. And so they make it very easy for you to dispose of your household garbage if you don't have pickup, to recycle, to compost. They make it very easy in that they have these facilities and they're super easy to use. You saw that. I think that we are guests on this planet, and we as humans need to take better care of it. I thought you might find that interesting to know how I manage it, to see sort of what that facility is like. The first time I went to the dump, which is what I always called it, the first time I had to go, I was quite intimidated by it all, but it's super easy. The people are very friendly. For toxic materials, they have disposals there. I took some cans of paint and things like that there. They have specific areas to drop things off. They have specific areas for household renovation waste and things like that. I have even seen some people have dropped off freezers and refrigerators, I'm guessing because there's Freon in there, I think. I don't mind going, and for me it works just fine, but it's something to be aware of when you move outside of a town or a city, especially in a situation like I am where I'm on a property but I don't have my own address, and therefore I don't have pickup for my household waste right at my driveway. It's a little less convenient, but not difficult. I hope you find that interesting, because I know I had a lot to learn. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying safe. Remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind to this planet. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. What's going on? She says hi.